We're live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Pop Investments. It's been a long time since I've been on Pop Investments, but I plan on starting a new season. And what better way to start it off than with my cast of PHS, the director of photography. And so we're going to talk about how we've collaborated, how we're working together to just make something magical within different productions. All of us have our own endeavors, and we are working together. We've got Luke. Y'all see Luke right there. Luke is already cutting up, y'all. That is Curstin, and it is Curstin's birthday. So Curstin is making sure that y'all see him. That is Curstin Andrews. We also have Alphonso, who's feeding off of him. Their birthdays are right next to each other. In fact, we got to tell both of them happy birthday. So you've got Alphonso Heyward. And up top, you've got Marcus Slayton. So we are going to talk about just how we met each other. That's how I want to start this conversation off, of how we met each other. And I guess because it's Curstin's birthday, I'm going to let Curstin jump in and talk about how he met us, Marcus and I, and then we'll talk about Alphonso. All right, Curstin, unmute your mic.
Yeah. Hold on, let me get my wheelchair done first. All right, there we go. I'm ready. All right.
Curstin, how did you meet? How did you meet us? How did we meet each other? Do you remember, Curstin?
It's been so long. I've been meeting a lot of people nowadays, and I think I really met y'all when it came to the first episode. Actually, I believe it's the first episode, if I'm not mistaken, because it been so long that like, once I start to meet people and I get a connection with people, it's like my whole memory just draws out blank. Where I forget sometimes. Where a bunch of people have asked me, where we met before. I'm like, I don't even remember. So they gotta refresh my brain sometime.
All right, so Marcus, can you tell me, where did I meet you? Because Curstin, we met at the same place.
Yeah, we did, but I just don't remember what place it was.
It's okay. He's about to tell you.
Yeah, we met at that Won't He Do It video shoot.
King James.
That's what we.
Right.
I thought we've been on each other when we did that one.
I
Mm-mm.
haven't. I met y'all. Now, me personally, that's when I met y'all two. Then I met Alfonso during the PHS filming.
Yeah,
Then
I thought I had met at the PHS family because that's when she introduced me to you.
Yeah. So, and I met both Marcus and I met Dragon Warrior, who is also Luke. His character is Luke. Luke gives his teachers the devil, y'all. But I met Curstin, aka Dragon Warrior. I met him on One He Do It, his King James. We met on his video shoot, and I met Marcus as well. And I think I was telling Marcus, the crazy thing is I almost didn't go.
Yeah,
But
same here.
and
me.
he said he almost didn't go. And what about you, Curstin?
I almost didn't go because when I didn't, it was something else that I had got booked for, and I think it was like a music video I got booked for, and it's like this or that. But then I thought about he been there for me before, so I gotta return that favor. So I just skipped what I had before and went to him.
Yeah. So we all met there, which was the coincidence that a lot of us said we weren't going to meet. We weren't going. And then so we met each other, and it has been magic since we met each other. We have got together within probably like 5 months later and have started working on some projects. Both we're working on the PHS, and we're also working with 2GWS Productions. And we're working on some different projects and collectively creating. We are all creatives. So then let's talk about Alphonso. So, Alphonso, how did I meet you?
All right, so I met you during one of our skits, Icy Icy and Butch skit, and that's when I first met you, and it was great. It was cool. Matter of fact, that was actually my first time acting. Like I wasn't even like groomed to where I was at now. So I was, I was, I was getting out of that little eggshell.
Okay. And that was thanks to Curstin. Curstin put us on. And so we did Icy. I was Icy's auntie. He X'd me out though, because he got rid of that. So yeah, and but the great thing about it is you also they are creating a series of shorts similar to Country Lane, and it has a storyline. So you have to start from the beginning, okay? So you really have to start from the beginning. So I want to talk about PHS really quickly, and then we're going to go back to everybody's company. And we're also going to talk to Marcus really quickly. He is our director of photography. He's shooting Stalker, which is Curstin's first movie. Yeah, Curstin's first movie. So he's shooting Stalker, and I got to be on set with Curstin and Marcus, and I was able to help with that production, and I'm excited about it, y'all. And we have even done some post production, Marcus and I, last Saturday, and I'm gonna tell you, Curstin, it's looking pretty good. It's looking good, Curstin. So, Marcus, what got you into photography and filming? Because Marcus was shooting the behind the scenes work for the Want He Do It video shoot. So, what got you into photography and videography?
Uh, that's a good question because sometimes stuff just falls on your lap, you
Mm-hmm.
know. And I think, let me see, around 2021, little after the pandemic hit, uh, I just said I just want to go into podcasting, so I bought a camera, you know. And then from there, I was doing the podcast for a little while. Then I said, "All right, I bought this like $900 camera." Be like, "All right, well, let me use it to its full advantage." So then I jumped into photography, and then from there I jumped into like doing events. Just going out, meeting people and shooting. And I think that's how I met James. And then he hit me up the one time to come do the behind the scenes on the When We Do It video. So basically, it just fell in my lap, and then from there I just kept going and going. So I said, okay, now I need another camera. Now I need something. I just said, okay, now I just need this, need that. I just said, cause um, I just want to keep growing and, basically sticking with this and just making movies and doing behind the scenes work and still anything I got to do with the camera, I'm always learning and still willing to do. So that's not going nowhere. So it pretty much fell in my lap and I'm just taking it to a whole new thing now with it.
And thank you so much because he did the editing. You see for PHS, you'll see the different views, and that was all Marcus. That was Marcus putting that together, shooting it from different angles. I'm like, whoa! So you can see the different angles.
Because you
So
do realize that when you watching TV, and like at first when you're watching TV, you don't really pay attention to what you're watching or the angles or anything like that. But as soon as you get that camera in your hand, then your mind has like this little switch in it. Now you're really looking at the angles and how they shooting it, how many cameras are they actually operating or how they moving it. So when it came to, shooting PHS, and I told you, you have a camera, I have two cameras. We're gonna use all of them.
yeah, and
So
that's
to,
what we did.
right, so to that effect, we kind of use all of them. So that allows us to use multiple angles, because we don't, we're not a big production yet. We're gonna
Yeah,
get there.
yeah.
Yet we're gonna get there. But as long as we still have the resources to make it look great, I'm gonna make that happen. As long as I'm behind these cameras or even in the post.
Yeah, because you did mention that all the cameras had the same quality.
And then so thank you, Marcus, for that. What got you into acting, Kirsten? Birthday boy.
Um, it was when I was working when I first got here. My uncle told me I need to come to Atlanta to party because my cousin is a club promoter, And I'm like, nah, party ain't in my thing. I can't run no club by myself or run a club, period, because that ain't just not my cup of tea. And he said, well, you can't live here because there ain't no opportunities here. So when I got here, I went to Walmart and I just looked at TV and I saw Kevin Hart on the screen. And I was like, oh, he made this look so easy. Like, why people make acting look so easy? And I just kept saying that whole day. And this girl was like, you got a personality, you might need to do it. But I said, I don't even know how to get started. So the next day, I came to Walmart to report to work. This Bentley showed up. And it kind of concerned me because I ain't never seen a luxury car show up at Walmart like that. It threw me off. So he had a personal driver with him. And how I knew that was when he told me who that was, I was shocked. So I was like, what do you do for a living? He said, I'm a film director, songwriter, producer. So I was like, so the directing part, you do movies and TV shows? He said, yeah. He said, what you trying to do is act? I said, yeah, but I ain't had no experience. I'm kind of dry right now. He said, well, I can put you in my first movie and see what goes on. So he locked me in and I got in that first movie. It's called Cold World. I can't say the middle part, but it's called A Cold World. And it's directed by Tony Snow. It has Elijah Lamar in there. It has Master P. It has Webby. It has I think Busta Rhymes in there. He got a bunch of major celebrities that's in that movie. And he told me, he was like, well, I see you need a little practice, but you're doable. So he gave me a role, my first speaking role, out of the blue. I was shocked because I'm still dry. And he said, do it again. Do it again. You still not getting it right. Do it again. I said, well, I'm new to this. I don't got no experience. He said, about 2 months later, he called me back and said, you want to join this church scene with Webby? I said, what I'm going to be doing? He said, I'm an extra. I said, I can do it. I can do that. And ever since then, Elijah Lamar said, what you need to do, get in them acting classes or get and connect with more actors and actresses around the city so you'll know what you're doing and what to go by and what your outfits need to be like because there's a certain requirement in this industry, a certain look. Ever since then, I elevated. I did like from November 2022, I did extras from then till March 2022. And I got sick of it. And I said I want to do a supporting role. And I still ain't took no acting classes. I auditioned for one role, bam, hit the radar. Supporting role on the block. I said, hey. So that supporting role hit me, and I was like, dog, this is easier than I thought. Why he make it look so difficult? So I just kept doing more, and he said, keep doing supporting roles. I said, okay. So I auditioned for another one. Got that one. Still ain't have no experience. Ain't took no classes. I just went in there and just did something. Just did it. And then I said, you gonna come a long way if you take an acting class. Trust me. You might not want to do it just because you're getting these roles right now. It's still gonna be worth the while. So I took acting classes and now I got about 10 supporting roles and maybe about 3 lead roles as of right now.
I'm proud of you, Curstin. Curstin encourages me. Like he's like Curstin is a dreamer. And so if you ever need some support, start talking to Curstin. Curstin starts telling you about his dreams and he gets you hype. I mean, like Curstin is the hype man, but he's not just only the hype man, he actually does it. Like he's really out here in these Hollywood streets making it happen. And that's what you have to do. That's what investing in yourself is about, is actually making it happen. So Alphonso, we're gonna come to you because we know you've recently been on set. So what got you into acting?
All right, so Curstin, pretty much, because this is how it's all started. It's like what Marcus said. It just fell on, it just fell in my lap. So I started off as a fan. I'm a fan of Country Wayne and stuff like that, and all the skits. So Country Wayne and Jordan had a show called "Help Us on the Way." And so we went to I went to the show in Tennessee. Nashville. What's it, Nashville? Yeah, I think Nashville, Tennessee, whatever. And then Jordan had another show in Aurora. So I met Jordan, Mike Bloods, Kendra Cross, DJ Diva, Jocelyn. Yeah, I met all of them there. So I seen Jordan. I was like, man, I'm a fan of y'all, man. Yo, I saw you at Help Us on the Way. So you tore up that stage. I didn't know you was funny like that. I thought you was just a regular skit person. I didn't know you was like you had jokes too. He said, "Oh yeah, man, I appreciate it." So me and Jordan started chopping it up, and then boom, hey, you want? I got another show. You want to come to my show? I just started coming to the show, and then I ended up going to like the Country Wayne Cast Barbecue. Uh, I, no, Mike Bless had sent me an invitation to the Country Wayne uh cast member barbecue, whatever, and that's why I met Curstin at. So it's funny how it all started because when before everybody left, it was at night. So Curstin was like, "Hey man, yo, you don't mind me taking me home?" And I was like, "What?" I said you a fan or you a crew member? Cause see, I'm from New York, so you know what I mean. I gotta pursue with caution, you know what I mean? Cause you know we walk around with no trust like that anyway. So, what you a crew member or you a fan? Cause if you a fan, ain't no way you coming up in this whip. You know what I mean? Now, if you a crew member and Jordan Jackson know you, you know what I mean, then you cool. But I ended up taking Cursed home and stuff like that. And he sent me I got his we exchanged numbers and all that. I told him I'm a fan of what they do, stuff like that. I'm a fan of their work and stuff like that. So I was giving him his flowers, and he texted me the next day. He was like, "Oh, you doing these skits?" What? I said, "I don't do no skits. I'm just a fan. Like, I just watch y'all. I like and comment and share. That's all I do. I ain't into no acting." He said, "Oh, you want to do some skits with me?" I ain't gonna say no. So I was like, I try it out. So it's funny because like with the first time I filmed with Curstin, it was with me and Asha and Alana, my daughter. So Curstin always just be, "Hey man, stop looking at the camera. Stop laughing. Stop smiling too much. Stop looking at the camera." So I mean, so Curstin gave me that extra drive because at first I was like, man, I ain't trying to mess you up. That's schizo. I mean, if I gotta stay a fan, I just stay a fan. But he said, nah, you natural with it, like you natural funny, so you need you got it. So just don't look at the camera. So ever since then, it was just gravy. Everything just it was a wrap after that.
And these
Never,
guys are funny, you all. What you gonna say, Marcus?
Oh, nothing. I was just agreeing with Alfonso. He is naturally funny, so
Yeah,
I
he's
can I can see why. And Cursing be the perfect person, to get him to do what he's doing. So yeah, I can see that happening. How y'all two came together.
yeah.
Marcus, will you tell them how you were laughing when you were creating post production and we're putting PHS together and you sitting up here laughing because you like, I didn't even, both of us, like, we didn't even catch that. Like, how funny they are.
Right. Well, you can see it on screen, but like when you recording, like I can hear y'all, but I'm not really paying attention to y'all, if that makes sense. So when
Mhm.
I'm in post, now I can hear everything y'all saying and how y'all, you know, going off each other. So it's hilarious to me, when I'm actually putting it together. So that's the funny thing. Y'all two, like, it was just hilarious, and the things y'all would say, how y'all would say it, it's just right on time too. It was right on time. So I was like, yeah, these boys, they're funny.
Yeah, they were. I mean, really funny, just like hilarious. And I think that first day, our first day of PHS was funny because it was like we came in there and I was like, listen, I wanted to be natural. And was it natural? Our
I,
first day
I ain't gonna
was
lie,
natural.
cause me and Curstin, we got that brother vibe, like that brother duo, like it was like real brothers. So like he'll start it off and I come back, boom. He's like, man, I'm sick of your shit. It's part my language, but it's like but it's the audience love it. So with the PHS, I feel like the first episode, the first one we did, it was a blow Hall of Fame moment because once I posted on TikTok, especially the hallway scene where with Curstin, what's her name?
Gabby.
and Principal Rob, and then I had that little comment in the classroom when he came to the classroom. That whole skit got by over 13,000 views. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, and that's the crazy thing. Like the skits, the shorts have gotten quite a few views because I think I've got the one that was them in the hallway, and it's got like the highest on the PHS page is like 14,000 as well, and it's like 5,000. Like people are really liking it because they say it's relatable, whether it's a teacher or a student, anyone can relate because teachers can relate because there is bad behavior. Now, all classes are not like that, but in some schools, the behavior is like that. Like, what did you say, Alphonso? One of the students said, this is my class for real, or
Yeah,
something."
so cause I must say thank you to you, Aaron and Marcus too, cause like cause and Curstin too, cause I'm all about getting people their flowers. So when I first joined TikTok, I ain't know how to work it. You ask Curstin, I ain't know what I'm doing, whatever. So when you actually send me the videos to post it and stuff like that, and I start posting it, the work that we did, all my audience is coming from the age of 14 to like 19. So they like, yo, this is my class for real. Yo, yo, they really can't be reading like that for real. Like they really engage. So what I do is I comment, I like their comments and I comment back. And I was like, yeah, you gotta throw. I said next time you gotta pass them off a helmet.
That helmet.
And then it is crazy because now I'm engaging with the young crowds. I'm joking up, cutting up with them. It's like the views keep going up. It's just like going crazy. Just like the one where Curstin do the folder at Miss Ma'am. That thing almost touched 10,000 views. So it's like I'm getting every time I do like a PHS or one eye skits, it's like I'm getting 75 followers a day. It's like they just stacking. It's like it's
That's
crazy.
That,
I was
like you
like, man, I
said,
wish.
because it is relatable to everybody, and we all been through it through school, and when cursing through those papers, I actually had somebody in class that actually did that. So that's why that idea came from me, actually. Because I see somebody do it. Now, the fact that Aaron said he couldn't read, that's what had me rolling more. Because the dude that I knew, he could read, but he just got agitated for whatever reason, and just threw his books and stuff across the room. Like he literally just slapped him, And I told him, look, if one would have hit me, me and him would have had problems, But that was back in my school days. I ain't like
and
that now, but that's how I go. So we can all definitely relate to that situation.
that
And
thing was it was so funny because Curstin, when you did it, first of all, none of us was expecting it. And then the daggone papers, you could see Gabby like, what? So that was like, it
Mhm.
was crazy. And Gabby's character is Charlie. She also feeds off of Luke character, which is Curstin and Andre. They can be an active class to say the least. Okay. Curstin, what made you bring it? Like, what made you bring Luke? Because you came in amped, and Luke, they're ready for Luke to come back to class. They need some help.
I mean, when you gave me the breakdown of what that character was about, I thought alternative school. Even though I ain't never been to alternative school, I know what dealing with an alternative school looks like because I have worked in that situation before. It's just like working with behavior health people. So with me doing security in behavior health and working in jails, I already knew how crazy they can get and how disrespectful they can get with no filters, and they just don't care on how they put it. And I just said that's how basically what Luke was about. He's one of them alternative kids that don't care what he say, and he gonna say it whether you like it or not. So
Y'all better be watch out for Luke.
yeah.
And that's the thing. It's funny because I actually, when I was first out of high school, not high school, out of college, I actually was substituting. I had a book thrown over my head. It was a textbook. And this boy threw the book at my head. And I did like this. Ah! I mean, because it literally almost hit my head. So, I mean, the things that are going on, it happens in classrooms everywhere. So let's see. I know Marcus has got to go in a second. So Marcus, tell us, what are you looking forward to this year as far as film and photography? What are you looking forward to?
More projects, uh, more projects, and more projects. Clients, anytime I just get to go out, shoot, network, just more projects, because once I get to shooting, then I start the editing, then I want another project to shoot, then I want another project to edit, then I want another wedding to film, then I want another wedding to shoot, then I want to work on another short film, then I want to work on another set for behind the scenes, So I just more and more. That's just me for right now. Until I get sick of the camera, I just want to be behind it, just shooting everything and anything possible.
All right. And what about, do you want to tell us, you all, about Stalker? Would you all like to tell us about Stalker?
I mean, yeah, we can.
Okay.
You want him to start me?
Well,
You can,
see, I'm just shooting Stalker.
right. You're
The premise of it, I don't necessarily know as much, but as far as filming it so far, I can't wait to get the whole thing done so people can really see what Curstin actually, came up with, and we're just putting his story visually. They're gonna love it. Just from what we shot already,
yeah.
just that first little 3 minutes that I put together is I'm ready to finish this story up because people need to see what Stalker is all about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
Even though it didn't go as planned, like it went as planned, but it went off the script a little bit because we improvised, which was great because I love the way how she done it. Because I ain't never, cause see, notice she's a SAG member, so she knows way more than what I would know. So she know how to play it off. So the way how we did it, like he said, the first 3 minutes, it went actually better than what I had wrote. So it's basically, the movie is basically about this couple living together, and this guy cheating named Cameron. He's cheating on his girl, feels like that she's not good enough for him. So he has a sneak that he goes to see and be with all the time. Finds out that the girlfriend finds out that about the sneaky link. She ended up killing, well, not killing, but she ended up beating up the sneaky link named Lena, and she ended up shooting at Cameron. By the end of time, that's where you get dangerous at. So
Don't
Cameron,
tell too much.
I don't want to tell too much, but I'm gonna just leave it like that. I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm gonna leave it like that. I give you that little portion, the first beginning of that portion where we got to, and you want to see the rest of it later on down the line.
Okay, that sounds good. And can y'all tell me about two GWS Productions, and what does the G and WS stand for?
Oof, I didn't.
Oh, connect. Is it
That, because see, we still haven't got that copyrighted yet.
okay. So
Yeah.
tell us what made y'all put this together, your production company.
We did it together because see, when we, like he's saying, when we first started doing the skits, we just started doing random stuff out the blue. Like we just putting something together. And I ain't never, like, I had a YouTube page, and I felt like that we should do something with this YouTube page. All these YouTubers making money off this page without having to have a 9-to-5 job. I feel like that's what we wanted to do, and that's what we're doing. So we put together to form a community, a black-owned business, basically a black-owned business where we can bring diversity people together and have opportunities to get in where they don't fit in at. Because there are a lot of people nowadays in this industry are picky because they all about looks nowadays. So we want people to have a chance or opportunity to get to work, have some reels done, some headshots done, stuff like that. So we also brought in the models now, because I noticed that one of our members have created shirts for us to wear for the crew. And what got me into looking at that was I said we're gonna bring in models because they need some more opportunities too. So my PR. She got the connections with different stuff. So now the models are gonna be stars just like us.
Yeah. And Alfonso, I wanted Alfonso to talk about it as well. But I see we're having audio. Alfonso, you might have to come back out and come back in, because I wanted to talk about your support and you all forming this together. I love it. So the great thing about this is what I want to talk about is when we invest in ourselves, we also invest in other people because we're helping each other out. So when you follow your dreams and you follow your goals, you are able to help other people accomplish their dreams. Like, say for instance, Curstin, he reached out to me, hey, let's do a skit. And I was happy to work with him. And then from there, we got Alfonso coming in. And then just following your dreams. Like, I've done background work and also stand-in work, and just taking those little baby steps has gotten me here to where I am. But it's all about collaboration, and I'm loving this team. We might be different pop media. You might have 2GWS Productions. You might have CB Real. Did I say it right, Marcus? Nope, I said it wrong. Marcus, tell us, say it right, Marcus.
You did say it wrong, so it is CBC real.
CBC Real. See,
Right.
It's
we're
like,
all coming together though. And so that's how you collectively get things done. When you come together and you work together and you promote each other's stuff. Alfonso, you are a big promoter. What makes you be a big promoter? Oh, Alfonso, we can't hear you.
can't hear you again.
Nope. You forgot, he forgot his helmet, Luke. But yeah, but like forming this bond, like I love working with you all. I was so happy working with on Stalker, on the set of Stalker, just being able to be a part of that networking, collaboration, and communication. That is how it happens.
Oh
And
yeah.
that's my co-host over there, you all, for
You,
popping.
you hear me now? You hear me
We
now?
hear you.
All right. Man, I don't know what's going on. I'm about to send a customer complaint. All right. Yeah, promoter, you have to market yourself. Cause if you don't market yourself, what you trying to do ain't gonna work. That's how I feel.
Oh, he went out again. You went out. We can't hear you. It's just not working. No, we can't hear you. I know. I don't know what's going on with Alfonso's audio. But yeah, this collaboration piece is what's up. And I just wanted to get us on for a second. We're not gonna stay on long. Marcus gotta go anyway. Marcus, before, because I'm gonna let Alfonso come back up and maybe we might be able to talk to him. But before, because I know you gotta go, but is there, what do you want to talk about with this collaboration piece and everything else? Is there something you want to add?
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you.
We can hear you.
All right. So, when it comes to like promoting, you have to market yourself for your brand, your product to go somewhere. Just like how AT&T, they spend billions of dollars on ads so people could buy their iPhone products or they services, packages, and stuff like that. So promoting is the key to what you're trying to do. If you're trying to a draw audience, or you know, you have to market yourself. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah. I've been in 8 magazines and I just got accepted in 2 more. So that's about 10.
Woo! I told y'all, y'all wanted motivation. Cursing is that motivation.
I've been on 8 radio stations and 3 podcasts, and I still got some more to go in April.
I don't know. Like, Curstin is the most hardworking person I know. Cause me, by the time I work my job and start doing what I'm doing, I'm like, man, bro, I'm tired.
Tired. We tired. That's right.
But see, he young. Like, he what? Curstin 20. You turned 25,
Four.
24.
Oh,
24. See,
don't
I'm
push
old. I'm trying to give you some extra so you can start feeling like me.
it. Don't push it.
But yeah, but you have to market and invest in yourself too. You know what I mean? And like I do, like I invest into myself. I invest in like my daughter too. And that's how I was able to buy this beautiful house too. So, and also invest into the production also.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that, and I have a segment where we need to talk about investing specifically. So that's something I know Marcus even says that he invests. So I would like to, have y'all back on and we talk about specific investing, Marcus. But I know Marcus has to go, so we want to make sure, Marcus. What do you want to leave with everyone about collaboration and all of this? What we've been working on? What do you say? How you feeling, Marcus? How you
Yeah, I
feel?
tell everybody how they feeling because you can always tell somebody's doing. They always say I'm doing okay. You ask them, what's up? They say everything's okay. But if you ask how they feeling, totally different than how's everything going. But just like Alfonso said, you do need to take the time, and invest in what you're doing. You know, even though we are collaborating, but at a certain point, you still had to invest in your particular brand. As far as whatever you need, and that's what I say. And just keep collaborating with people. Don't focus on the money just yet, because all that's going to come. Keep collaborating, getting your story told. Find your cameraman, find you a story writer, find you wherever you need, and just don't sit on your work because guys like me, there's always a cameraman out there that's willing to tell that story. Because I don't write. If I could write, I have 88 different stories going right now. But I don't write. So, but that's what I tell everybody. Keep going. Don't stop. I be on Aaron all the time. I get on Curstin too. You know what I'm saying? Like, gotta get this done. And just stick with it because everybody, it's not going to be Tyler Perry. Everybody's not going to be Warner Brothers or anything like that. You have a story. We have a camera. We'll get it told. Get your name out there. You don't need a big budget. You just need a starting time and a story, and you get it done.
Hmm.
Woo! Y'all
And,
heard
Yeah.
and like
that?
and like
Words of wisdom.
yeah, and
Words of wisdom.
one thing about me too, also, like I don't mind investing into like my people as well, as long as you're serious about what you're doing. Cause
Mhm.
anybody could be like, cause I've been in plenty of situations like my cousin. He be like, "Yo, man, I want to be a DJ, all right? So what you want to do? Oh, I need to get these turntables. I hit him off for something, right? Boom, kind of find out he a rep agent. Like,
See, he got a good story to tell. He goes out again.
Yep, yeah. I like that the way you plug that in. But and listen, behind every single story, writer, production, like you said, well, that's part of the production is the people who tell are behind the camera, who tell the story.
Mhm.
So thank you so much for telling our stories. Thank you so much for bringing PHS to life. Like literally, thank you for doing that, to bringing that to life because um we still can't hear you.
I think he got some headphones. I think he got
You
headphones that's probably picking up somewhere.
think that's what it
Cause
is?
yeah,
Yeah.
because his audio keep going out.
But we thank you for telling our story. I love the filmmaking, I love the writing, I love the acting, I love everything about filming, and you guys make it possible for me to follow my dream. And,
And that's the funny thing about it. Because when me and you
Amy,
was talking on the set, I think me and you had the longest conversation that I had with anybody else on that set. And I was like, "You just got to get it done." I was
yeah,
like, "Shit." I forgot what you told me. I was like, "I got the cameras." I was like, "We can get this done as soon as you're ready." And like 5 months later, she calls me. And I was like, "Okay." I said, "I've been waiting on your call." Exactly
yeah,
what I told her. It's like I've been waiting on your call, but I thought it'd been sooner. But I think she called at the right time.
yeah. I think
For everything to get put together the way it did.
everything happens on the right time at the right time. We were there. There's no coincidence that me, you, and Curstin were at the same place. And I
Right.
talked to both of you all individually. Like you said, Marcus, me and you, we had a long conversation. Curstin, we were talking and we exchanged information. And from there, we just, change IG accounts and we're able
Amy,
to connect with each other. There he is.
my bad, cause like that was the Billy Ray Thunder guy I was telling you about. He was hitting me up. I said, "Oh, that's God talking."
Oh wow.
So yeah, but then not only that, he called me. I said, man, I'm in the podcast. I'm gonna call you back. And I get notification.
Somebody else probably called him.
Yeah, they probably calling him. He can't even get it on. All right, so listen, y'all. He can't get anything out. But our focus is working together in each other's brands. Okay, like if you need photography, wedding, wedding season is coming up. If you are getting married, Marcus is your guy. Okay. And we're gonna put links to this. This is gonna be on different platforms, but everybody's gonna drop their links on here so we can make sure that we get in contact with each other. Alfonso, let's see. We're gonna try to get Alfonso back one more time. Alfonso, go ahead really quickly before it
Yeah,
goes.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You hear me now?
Yes.
I think that's God telling me to not talk about investments because of baby mama. It's
That man ain't got that.
That could be true. Don't tell him what you got.
Look, he done went out again. He can't hear.
Uh,
All right, y'all. So we're about to get out of here. Thank you all so much. Curstin, what do you want to say to the world?
I mean, just be positive, be motivational, but don't be that person that want to come into the industry talking about money. Please don't, because you're not going nowhere, because everybody has to start out. Even Rolanda, Chase, Country Wayne, they started out with no pay. They started out with that. Whether y'all believe Country Wayne or not, that dude started out with no pay because he couldn't build that foundation that he have right now if it wasn't for the team that built with him from the ground. So we wouldn't need to hear about no money being involved every time you want to do an opportunity, because that's not how it works.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, we're pooling together resources, and that's what we're doing, pooling together resources to make it happen. And my goal is one day I plan on paying everybody. And if you're part of Curstin's team, you got to hear everything. He flying us everywhere and he paying for everything, but that's what we want to do. I want to be able to bless others eventually. But right
Daddy.
now we're all starting off.
You can hear me now?
Yes.
I don't think this thing like light skinned people.
All right, y'all.
get out of here. Get
It's
out
Miss
of
D. That
here.
is not right. That's not right, Andre.
That man talking about something don't like people. I'm weak.
Hey, and then every time I'm trying to talk, I'm talking about investment. It muted out. Look, your baby moms don't need to be hearing this.
Sound about right. It sound about right though.
Listen, okay. So listen, can you give us some words of wisdom? We're gonna before your audio stops, give us some words of wisdom before we drop.
Okay, so believe in yourself. You know what I mean. Trust your instincts. Don't listen to like certain feedback. Some people might disagree or where you trying to go or what you trying to do. Some people don't share the same vision as you. So you got to trust your inner voice. What I mean by inner voice is that second voice in your head that's whispering to you, telling you like, yo, baby, you need to try this or try that. That's God talking to you. You feel what I'm saying? So you want to just go with that. Trust me, when I went with that, every time that voice started talking, I be like, all right, we going to do exactly what you just said. So, yeah,
All right.
believe
Thank
in
you.
yourself. Hmm.
And that's the thing, is believing in yourself and just doing it, like not waiting on the perfect time. And like Kirsten mentioned, money, not thinking about the money and getting into it for the money. I started doing background work just to be able to see how the industry works. And it has opened up some doors for me. I don't have a big speaking role, but I'm working on my own items, and that's one thing that we have to do is work on our own. It's about owning and possessing your life, and that's what Kirsten and I was talking about, is just taking ownership, having your own company, creating your own skits, putting your own opportunity and your own everything out there. So I'm grateful for you guys. I thank you all. Y'all like my family, literally. And
Yeah,
it's amazing how you can meet people and they just become family. You just click with them.
and we definitely gotta get Aaron back in the skits.
Yes. Yeah,
Mhm.
they wrote me off. They wrote Auntie off. They
No,
didn't like
we,
Auntie.
we cut that skit out because it wasn't getting enough attention like we expected.
Cause you wasn't patient. It's
He
about patient.
wasn't patient, y'all.
Yo, cause soon you cut it off. My sister was like, "Oh, I love some icy." I was like, "Uh oh, no more icy." So
But
you gotta
but that's
get
one
people.
person out of everybody though. That I'm thinking about the whole category of people, not just that one person, because
I
it
know,
wasn't given like
but
what's
like
given.
I'm saying, it's the audience. Certain audience got certain reach, so you gotta give it time. Just like I'm gonna tell you a perfect example. With Tyler Perry, when he act as Medea, I think he had an all time high when he act as Medea.
That's true.
He regular Bryant, mm-mm,
That's
mm-mm.
true.
It's way different. It's way different. When he play as Medea, it's hitting high. When he play Bryant, it's like, mm.
Ryan always play the lawyer parts. They don't really anybody can go out there and play a lawyer, but nobody can act as Medea like he can.
That's what I'm saying. Portraying other characters too. You know what I mean?
It's all right. We can. I got a role. He gave me a role, and he gave me a role. Then you cursed. I'm
So
coming back. I'm coming back. He gave me a role in one of his movies. That's right. But you all, so we're gonna get off of here. I try not to stay over an hour when it comes to pop investments, but believe in yourself, invest in yourself, network. You never know what working together can get you. Like we're gonna be millionaires. We are going to be millionaires. We can't talk about investing because Alfonso will say he'll be able to it'll take a while when he starts talking about investing. But
Nah,
um,
cause like that's God. See, God got my back. Cause one when I started about to say about something about Bitcoin, it muted me out. Like, you know, your baby mom's gonna be listening.
hey, Bitcoin going up. So listen, y'all, for top investments, y'all, Bitcoin was at 54 earlier today.
Now it's at 57.
Is it? Let
Mm-hmm.
me see.
56, 55, 56.
Y'all, 56. Bitcoin is 56. Y'all better get into that
Yo,
crypto.
I looked at my account. I was like,
That's
God mute me real quick.
so
He said,
y'all,
no. He said, no, you ain't. No, you ain't. No, you ain't. Not today.
tell people where they can find you at.
you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. So my Instagram is Curstin Andrews, and my backup is Curstin Andrews _. Then you can find us on the 2GWS Productions Instagram too as well, and my Facebook is the same thing, Curstin Andrews, and my TikTok is Sauce King Hooper.
Yeah. So YouTube channel, like bro said, 2GWS Productions, all together, no space. Facebook, Alphonso Heyward. Instagram is Alphonso Heyward. TikTok is Alphonso Heyward 3. And I appreciate all my supporters and our supporters and pop media supporters and everybody supported. Everybody that support us as a whole. We
Mhm.
appreciate y'all. We love y'all. We're gonna give y'all flowers.
That's right. And then so we've got Marcus right here, you all. So y'all see it because I don't want to mess it up. Marcus is not going to give me.
CBC Real 28.
Yep, and that's where you can find him. You can find him on TikTok, the same thing. And if I'm correct on Facebook, it's just Marcus Slayton. But that is Marcus the Magic. So make sure you all follow him. You can follow me at Erin Janelle Dickey on Instagram. You can follow me on Pop Media on YouTube. Also, right here, we're broadcasting from Erin Janelle Dickey, which is in Pop Investment. So you can find me a variety of places. Instagram is the best place, okay? Erin Janelle Dickey, because in there you got my URL, everything. So I thank you all so much. I just, like I said, I wanted to bring us together. We're going to bring more other casts together. We're going to talk about more productions, and we're also going to talk about Bitcoin and Sheetcoin, Dogecoin. Okay, y'all.
I'm probably gonna let God keep me on mute on that one.
Okay, so thank you all so much. So we will see you all next time. Goodbye.
Bye.
Peace.